Hi, this is Ashley. I'm here because I'm a shameless copycat. Kristen did a video blog thing and it looked like fun and I wanted to do it. So let's start off because I don't really know what else to do. Okay, I'm going to answer Kristen's questions first because she asked about a million of them. So this will probably be broken up into a few chunks. Her first question, Kristen, October Rain. What do you feel is your biggest accomplishment in your life so far? And she just sent me a Twitter saying we should play on Skype. No, I'm talking to you right now. I don't want to get on Skype with you. Okay. What do you feel is your biggest accomplishment in your life so far? Well, I wanna take your question and answer it a little bit differently. I wanna say maybe not accomplishment, but what is the thing in my life that I'm most proud of so far? How about that? This might get a little difficult, so I'm sorry if I get a little teary. But I don't know how many of you know, probably not a lot of you, that my grandparents lived with me for a while and I took care of them. My grandmother had Alzheimer's disease and she lived with me for going on 5 years before she died. And my grandpa lived with me for almost 2 years. He had congestive heart failure and emphysema, and then he died. And I think the thing I'm most proud of in my life, and it is an accomplishment that I was able to care for them. My mom, I moved back home because my mom needed help. And so we were the only two people that took care of them. My grandmother for the longest amount of time. And we didn't have any help. And it was hard. It was really hard. Especially when, you think family ought to be there, her other children, and they just didn't care. They just relegated it to us because we would do it, because we loved my grandmother. And it got to the point that she was okay at first. It was mild. And then she got to the point where I had to start helping her eat. And we had to start helping her go to the bathroom. And then eventually it got to the point that she just stayed in bed all the time because it was much more of a strain on her to get up than it was just to stay there. And it was hard. And I had to sacrifice a lot to take care of her. But it's something I'm really proud of. It was good. It helped me appreciate her more. And it helped me appreciate the little things because it got to the point she wouldn't speak, and I can't remember the last time she said I love you or just called my name or anything before she died because she stopped speaking. She forgot how. And that was hard. And my grandfather came to live with us, and he lived with us for a year and a half. So at that point, we had her and him together, trying to take care of them both. And he was in such good health, and he just went downhill like that. 1 week he was fine, and then 3 weeks later he was in the doctor being put on oxygen and having all these diseases given names, and we had no idea. And it wasn't as hard with him because he could talk, and he told me every day that he loved me. But it was still hard because you're stuck in a house for all day. I went back to school and I started classes after he moved in with us. And I would get up and I would go to my classes and I would come home because then my mom needed a break because I'd been in classes for however many hours. And there was no leaving. We couldn't go anywhere just if we wanted to go out to eat or if we wanted to go to the movies or go even to the grocery store. Everything was a big ordeal and it was hard, but it was very rewarding. And I guess that's what I'm most proud of myself, that I made it through and I learned a lot. Okay, I made it through without crying. Yay. Her next question was any regrets. And this sort of, I guess, ties back to the first question because a lot of my regrets have to do with them. I regret every time I was impatient with my grandmother because I thought she should be eating faster or chewing better or she shouldn't spit up what I was trying to give her. And I regret just not being patient and not understanding because I got frustrated and I got tired and I took it out on her and that was wrong. And I know whatever was left in her, she knew I didn't mean it. But I remember every time that I was just ready to go. I just wanted to do my own thing and I couldn't take an extra 5 minutes to be patient with her because I was frustrated. And I guess that's my biggest regret. That I don't know. I wasn't patient. I guess that's it. Okay. What traits do you look for in the people you choose to surround yourself with? Well, obviously I look for people who are like me. You know, in the sci-fi genre, there aren't a lot of people in my real life that are like me. And when I find people wherever, I appreciate that because it's so rare. You know, people don't understand. They think it's weird. They think it's strange. And so I like people that like the same kind of things I do. But then, of course, I have people in my life who don't like science fiction or anything like that. And I surround myself with people who are accepting of people no matter what. With loving people, with non-judgmental people, with fun people, because I love people that can make me laugh and I can have a good time with. I think I was raised in a house with a lot of laughter, and I don't think that I could live without it, because it's been such a big part of my life. So laughter is important. I guess that's it. And I'm at 8 minutes already, so I'm going to stop, and we'll pick up on the next video. If I can figure out how to stop. Okay, there it is. Bye!